Hey guys, it's your girl Damara St. Clair and welcome to my channel. So, how you guys been? Thanks for watching today. If this is your first time watching, go ahead and scroll down. See that subscribe button? Go ahead and click that so you can be able to tune in to what's popping on my channel, and whenever I get a new video posted, you'll be the first to know. So what we're talking about today, let's talk about getting to know yourself and casually dating. Like getting to know what type of guys you like, why you like those type of guys, and getting to know that there are different type of guys out here. You know how you're tired of hearing people saying, oh, all guys are the same, or dudes ain't gonna never learn. We've all said it before, ladies, because I still say it. But for real, no. That's why you have to casually date, because you don't know what's out there until you see different. But the question is, how are you going to see different? How are you going to know different if you only date a certain type of guys because that's what you're comfortable with? So what happens is basically we start dating. We all do it. We start dating, been dating for a year, break up, start dating again a few years later or a few months, whatever. Whenever you start back dating, honey, you start noticing a trend in the same type of guy, but it's a whole different guy. But you see the same attributes that your last dude had in your new dude. So what you have to do is casually date. So before we talk about casually dating, let's go ahead and talk about finding yourself. So sometimes, we don't know really who we are, or we think we know who we are, and then as we mature, we turn out to be someone totally different. So you won't know that until you find yourself. You got to try new things. You got to fail and get back up. Figuring out who you are is not going to be easy, because sometimes we get comfortable, and ladies, we can't get comfortable. Because what happens is we get comfortable, they get comfortable, and then we stuck like Chuck on the bus. That's not, no, you can't get comfortable, because when you start getting comfortable, you start letting anything go. So that's why you got to know who you are before you can know what you're looking for and casually date and have fun and just figure out life as you go. So there's tons of things that you can research and Google online about finding yourself, like little assessments, personality tests. But for real, all you have to do is be honest with yourself and just try new things. Have those deep personal conversations with yourself, not literally. Don't sit there and have conversations where y'all talk and answer each other questions. But just have those personal conversations where you ask yourself, what do I value? What influences me? What motivates me? What's my personality type? Am I extrovert or introvert? Because that's definitely important, because being introvert, where you just want to be to yourself, can definitely be hard if you try to persuade someone like me, because I'm outgoing, I'm fun, I want to be the life of the party. I'm always on 10. Like there's no somber in me. Like I'm not calm, cool, and collected all the time. Sometimes I want to scream, jump, go outside, and dance on top of a car. So that can definitely be a red flag if all you want to do is sit in the house, cuddle, and sip tea and coffee and eat cookies and stuff. Like, I'm not a couch potato. So just little things like that is what will help you to figure out who you are. Just have a personal, deep conversation and just look yourself in the mirror and actually know who you are. Because sometimes who we are is right in front of us, but you just have to have that extra push. You have to have some reason to actually want to know who you are. And you have to do things like tell yourself who you are as well. You have to put those positive affirmations out in life so you can, speak things into existence. Say, I'm beautiful. I am a radio host. I am a TV person now. I am a poppin' ass YouTube blogger. You gotta speak that stuff into existence, because you also have to be your #1 fan at all times, because it's hard to say, oh, my boyfriend motivates me. But what happens when that boyfriend go? Then your motivation gone? See, that's that thing I was talking about. We can't get comfortable, because if that was the case, then that caterpillar would still be a caterpillar. You have to go through a change to get to a butterfly. So getting to know yourself is definitely important, ladies. And like I said, if you need help getting to know yourself, you can talk to others. You can, ask others, do they think you're outgoing? Because if some people think they outgoing and they be mean as shit. Like, nah, you're not friendly, bruh. You not friendly. So you just got to know. Like with me, Sometimes I talk to my mom. She is, you know, a spiritual figure in my life. And sometimes I don't necessarily want to hear that spiritual part of it, but I just want her to personally tell me on a spiritual level as well as a personal level. Do you think I'm making the right decisions? Do you think I'm need to rebrand myself? Because that was something big I had to go through. The old me is something totally different from the person that I'm aspiring to be. So sometimes you do have to retrain your mind, rebrand yourself. You have to, you know, try different things to know what attracts what. Like I said, opposites sometimes attract, but sometimes that can be a big turnoff to be all loud and rambunctious and your person shy and timid, because you gonna want to always be seen, and they gonna just want to be in the back, and then eventually they gonna slide on right back and right on out your life. So find yourself, and then we can go ahead and casually date, and you can get that little daddy on your side, and you can get that ring, and happily ever after. Fairy tales do come true. It's just the process and the road that you got to take before that happily ever after. Because before you get Prince Charming, you got to kiss a couple of frogs. You got to get a couple of toads in there to see if they going to transfer to him. But, I mean, like I said, if you don't never kiss the frog, you don't know if it's a frog or if it's a Prince Charming. So that's why we talking about casually dating today. So with that being said, what is casually dating, right? To casually date means spending an evening, meal, or some kind of get-together where there's no expectations of further commitment on either side. So with that in mind, that's just basically knowing or making sure that you both have a mutual understanding that what we're doing is just going on dates, we're getting to know each other with no intentions that anything else is going to happen. Not too hard, not rocket scientists. And when you casually date, it doesn't have to be nothing too extravagant, but it doesn't have to always be Netflix and chill either, guys. You ain't slick, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and post a bunch of ideas on my website, which is damarasdose.com, full of ideas of dates, because it can range. It can be something so simple as a picnic, just going to a dinner and, you know, having conversation, or you can go bungee jumping off of a cliff. Whatever, you know, floats your boat. I just want to give you some good ideas, what you can do, because you got to understand a person. You got to get to know them. You got to know what they like, what they don't like, because you can be a jazz lover and I can only listen to rap music, or you might be a Christian and I might be atheist. But if you don't know that, we won't know, you know, what's going on. We'll just be dating and liking the vibes and not even knowing if this person can stimulate your mind. And why stimulate any other part of my body if you can't stimulate my mind? What I need you for? Oh, but that's a different topic for another day. But for real, when you casually date, I don't want you to just go on these dates and just go talking about what's your favorite color, where did you grow up. Ask those questions like, did you have a 2-parent household? Do you want to have kids? How many kids? What's your nationality? What's your race? Not race, because that's the same thing. What's your nationality? What's your religious beliefs? Who's your favorite president and why you like that president? You got to dig deeper. So now that we've already went over how you can go find yourself, you can Google different personality tests so you can know what a computerized test thinks that you're like. You can ask other people. We've already went over ways or things to ask on your dates. I'm also going to, like I said, before Sunday gets here, I'll go ahead and go on Damara's Dose and I'll type up a list of ideas for dates. Y'all can go look at that as well. But overall, like I said, I just want to motivate everyone. I just want to give you guys fun ideas to just go through life, because life is hard. We didn't have no rule book. We didn't have no guides, no rules, no nothing. Like, we just popped out and we got to take a day at a time. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and just tell a friend about a friend about a friend that your girl Damara St. Clair is going to have you each and every week. Might not be on time sometimes, but I'm going to be right here for you. So thanks for watching, and subscribe. Bye, ladies and gents.